welcome back viewers. You're watching Newsx. Let's now start with focus on the Iran war. What started as a message of peace has now become the internet's favorite joke. We're now taking a closer look at what I mean by this. What was meant to be a powerful message of diplomacy quickly spiraled into one of the most awkward PR moments of the year. It begins on a cricket field. Under the light of the Pakistan Supreme Super League, two international captains, Babar Azam and Marnus Labuschagne, stand alongside officials and release a white dove. A symbolic gesture, a message to the world, Pakistan the peacemaker, or at least that's what they wanted it to come off as. But within minutes, the internet had a very different verdict. Clips of the moment go viral, Labuschagne visibly trying not to laugh, players looking unsure, and the dove itself becoming the most composed presence on the field. What followed? A full-blown meme storm, from panchayat-styled ceremony comparisons. The jokes about the dove flying away from geopolitical responsibility. Social media just didn't react, it roasted. What was designed as soft power turned into soft comedy. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more awkward, they did. Because the real story wasn't just the dove, it was everything happening around it. Pakistan's Defense Minister Khwaja Asif posted a tweet praising Pakistan's role in promoting peace amid the US-Iran tensions. But the tweet didn't land well. Instead, it triggered immediate backlash, with users calling it premature, self-congratulatory, and disconnected from reality. And then it vanished, deleted. But as always on the internet, nothing really disappears. The deletions only added fuel to the fire, with critics questioning whether this was diplomacy or just optics. Then came what many are calling the ultimate PR blunder. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif took to X to comment on the ceasefire developments. Except the post appeared to include a draft instruction line. An internal note accidentally posted publicly. A classic copy-paste job gone wrong. Or just mindlessly using social media like any other teenager. How can a nation who is unable to do a copy-paste job right going to mediate a war? The post was quickly edited, but not before screenshots spread like wildfire. The optics damaging. Because now the narrative wasn't about peace anymore, it was about how that peace was being communicated. And then enters another twist, one that pushed this entire episode firmly into absurd territory. A Pakistan Super League team owner publicly claimed that low stadium attendance wasn't due to lack of interest, but because Pakistan was busy driving global peace. Yes, that was the explanation given. The comment directly contradicted earlier messaging by Mohsin Naqvi and triggered yet another wave of backlash. Online users didn't hold back, mocking the statement as deflection and questioning how empty stands had suddenly become a byproduct of diplomacy. At this point, the entire sequence of events, the dove release, the deleted tweet, the draft post, and now this explanation started to look less like a coordinated narrative and more like a PR spiral. In an attempt to project itself as a global mediator, Pakistan tried to merge sport, symbolism, and diplomacy. But instead of a strong, cohesive message, what emerged was a series of disconnected, embarrassing moments, each one amplifying the last. And the result, what was meant to signal control and credibility, ended up raising questions about coordination and clarity, because in today's hyper-digital world, you don't just make a statement, you perform it. And if that performance misses the mark, the internet doesn't just note it, it responds loudly, creatively. and in this case, relentlessly. What was meant to be a peace message has now been rebranded online as a peace prize debacle. Let's in fact discuss this with retired Major General A.K. Sewaj, senior defense expert with me in the discussion. I also have foreign affairs expert Sanjeev Shrivastava. Thank you both for joining us and a very good evening to you all. General Sewaj, I want to start with you. Pakistan trying to mediate the war is coming off strongly as a PR game that it failed miserably. In the latest, Iranian media